In this example, we will write a system of equations and solve it in order to find the solution to this problem. If you haven't already, take a moment to pause the video to read the details of this problem. And after doing so, notice that if we let x equal the price of one package of bacon and y equal to the price of one package of a carton of eggs, we can use those two unknowns to write two equations. So next we can say in this next statement here, when she went to the store, she bought 4 packages of bacon and 5 cartons of eggs and paid a total of $18.61. So 4 packages of bacon at the unknown bacon price per package, X, plus 5 cartons of eggs at the unknown price of Y cartons per 1 carton of eggs gives us a total of $18.61. So she does that again, but this time purchases 5 packages of bacon and 4 cartons of eggs for a total of $19.91. And now we want to return 4 packages of bacon and 4 cartons of eggs. How much will be refunded? So in other words, we want to know the price of 4x plus 4y eventually. But first we must solve for x and y. So looking at this equation, it may be best to apply elimination of our methods listed here. And I think I'm going to lean towards elimination because I don't have an equation already solved for one variable, either x or y. And it would be a little cumbersome to do so with these. So it may be better to adjust our coefficients so that they are exactly opposites of each other. And a way that we could do that is take this first equation and we could multiply every term in that equation by, let's say, 5. And then take the second equation and multiply every term in this equation by -4. Now, by doing so, I will have 20x as the first term here and -20x as the first term there in the second equation, and those two variables would be eliminated. So you do have to think ahead, what would you multiply by here in order to eliminate something? So I've started that process here at the bottom. I've already multiplied by those parameters, and when we combine these two equations, notice that this variable becomes eliminated. It would just give me 0x. I'm left with 9y equals 13.41 when I combine these two constants. And then solving for y, I'd want to divide by 9, and I get y is 1.49. I can take this fact and now substitute it into any of these equations, but I would probably stick with one of the original equations. Usually the coefficients and constants are smaller. So maybe this first equation, let's say. And we would come back and substitute that y value that we just found and solve this equation for x. And we get that x is $2.79. Now, the thing that's different in this problem, or actually all of these problems, one thing you have to watch for is answering the question that's asked. So the question is not asking what is the value of x and what is the value of y. It's asking how much would you be refunded if you returned 4 packages of bacon and 4 cartons of eggs. In other words, how much would you get from 4 packages of bacon at $2.79 per package plus 4 cartons of eggs at $1.49 per carton of eggs. So combine that value to get your final answer. And that should be $17.12. And that's how much would be refunded.